Hello, this is Gemma from the Crafty Little Gem, and thanks for joining me today. We are here with Smithy's Stampers video hop, and the theme for this month in February is Case the Catty. So, Case in the catalogue, I am going to go with the Be My Valentine, because I am lucky enough to still have some of the paper that actually goes with the stamp set. So this is the stamp and the punch set that we'll be using. Put that to one side. I have some of my DSP that goes with that stamp set. I have some white cardstock to do our stamping. Yes, you heard me right, I will be stamping. And I have some A4 card sheets. You will need 2 of these. So what we're going to do is we are going in and making this fantastic bag. And it is going to hold some goodies for that special someone of one of my children. So yeah, we will get on and we will get started. And as always, organised and ready. I have got all of my measurements wrote down on all of the things I'm using. I haven't wrote them down on any just normal paper to make it easier, obviously. So we have got 8 1/4 by 11 3/4, and on the 8 1/4 side you are going to score at 5 1/2, 7 3/4, and 6 5/8. But we're only going to go down. Where are we going to go down to? Oh, to about 7. There, you're going to turn, and on the 11 3/4 side you are going to score at 2 1/4. So I'll just bring that up a little bit closer for you, and that is what you should have. We will be going through it again with our second piece. So on the 8 1/4 side we are going to score at 5 1/2, 7 3/4, and then we're going to come back in at 6 5/8 down to about 7. You're going to turn, so this score line is to the right, and you're going to score on the left at 2 1/4. So again, you've got your score line from there, but that is going to be your bottom piece there. We can move the scoreboard right out of the way, and we can fold and burnish. Like so. And you're going to do exactly the same to this second piece. And just fold that section up. So you will need a die cutting machine and either some rectangle dies. These are just some I have in my collection, and I have gone with those 2 to create a frame. So that is going to cut on the cardstock, and this is going to be cut on the designer paper. And what we are going to do is, first of all, the smallest one, let me turn around. The smallest one measures 3 by 1 3/4, and the largest one measures 3 1/2 by 2 1/4. So what we're going to do is, because the bags are going to be like that, connected together, you're going to actually grab this one, and so I'm going to have this one as my front. I'm going to put my designer paper on top, and I'm just going to have my handle sort of like probably about 1 inch down and 1.5 inches in from each edge. But don't quote me on that, just get it as central as you can. So 1 1/4 inch, yeah, 1 1/4 inch and 1 inch down. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to tape, if I can get the edge of this, because this is really good tape. Is it the other one I've used? join there. It is. I'm just going to rip some of this tape off and I'm going to pop that where I want it to be. This score line here, I am going to fold back on itself so it's going all the way down to the bottom. And I'm just going to bring my die cutting machine next to me. And we are going to cut our section. So have that there, pop that down there and fold that over. Hold it so you've got the DSP and the cardstock together and place it on top. I'm hoping if I bring this in it's not going to be too close. Then pop your plate on top, and it does fit either side. That's why I love this die cutting machine, because it's not dead on 6 inches and you don't get your paper caught on these edges. So that is what we're going to do. I'm going to take that out of the way and lift all of this off. So this is what you have. And that comes away quite easily, and so does this. This tape doesn't tear at all, so you can save that as a tab. So what the main aim was for this is to obviously cut your hole for your handle, but cut a hole so then you can go in with your bigger one and have it equal around the edges, and then pass that straight back through the machine, which I'll do now. I'm going to do this one off camera so it's not as shaking as much as what it did do. So when we come back in, you actually have a nice frame around your handle as well. If you've got a smaller die to have a smaller section, that's absolutely fine. That's just the size of what I had. And that would be a nice window for a different project. So I can take those off. But what you're actually going to do now is place that on. So that goes in to that curve there. And that goes not over there, but up to there. You can grab yourself a pencil if she has one to hand. I do. And then you're going to draw on the inside. Oh, on the inside. And that's what you're going to die cut your other bit out of. Let's see, get rid of that quickly before I forget. So this time you're going to go back in with your smaller one. You're going to line it up to around about where that one should be. Grab your tape again and tape that down, and then you can just pass that through your machine again with that side folded over. Okay. So again, you will get a slight mark in that side. That doesn't bother me at all. Take those off and pop those to one side, and we can actually start to build. Get those out of the way. So I presume yeah, they want to be both the same way, and that one goes on there. I'm just getting myself sorted the other side. Grab your scissors and you're going to work on this bottom section. You're going to wedge in up to that join and wedge that join there. You're going to cut up this section here and wedge from this square. You're then going to come to the top and just wedge in that ½ inch section there, and you're going to do exactly the same to this piece, because they should be matching. And just that top corner like so. So bring that all over and out. This is the piece that I did my frame to go on. So I'm going to grab some adhesive and I'm just going to make sure it goes around the handle a lot more so it's nice and secure. Turn it and give yourself that nice border that you created, like so. And then what we're actually going to do is we're going to attach both of these A4 pieces together like so. So on this 1/2 inch section here, we're going to apply, in my case, a liquid adhesive. You can use whatever adhesive you'd like. Match up, I don't know whether you can see, match up your score line and your score line going vertical and horizontal like so. Secure into place. You should then be able to fold over and just do a dry run that goes over and into place on this left hand side. So again, just apply your adhesive, fold over on this score line, and then it will match up there. And it goes both ways. You can then do the bottom. So I always fold the back in first, add adhesive to your side tabs. It's getting very big now, this box, and a little to this front section, and you can fold that over so you have a nice flat bottom, and also on the inside you can't see any tabs either. Get your bone folder and just secure that down, and that is your main bag done. So you can pinch in at the top if you wish, and I actually like that shape with it bowing out a little bit, but we need to decorate it up. So in comes our white, our punch and our stamp set, and we're going to go in with and my mat. I use the mat from the inside of the blocks as a press mat. I want that one, I want that one, I would like the wings, and I think that's it. Oh, I need the face. So we'll have, which one did we have on that one? We had the smiley one. We have the smiley one on this one here. So we'll go in with exactly the same one. Load up the main part, and we're going to go in with what did we, oh, I think the closest I have got is crushed curry. Let me just check. We're going to go in with the crushed curry. Oh no, we're going to go in with Daffodil Delight because that's the one that's actually on the paper. So that will be better to go in with the same one. So do your pad as you wish. I am going to do, I always do 2 or 3. mainly because if I mess one up, I have got another one to go straight to. And if I don't mess them up and I actually do quite a decent job of stamping, I've got a couple of spare. So the next one that we're going to go in with is going to be, once I've washed that off, that's the face that I wanted, we keep escaping. I'm going to go in with the stripes with that one. So we put back what we have used there. I'm going to go in with some Memento ink for the stripes. Let's just make sure the way the punch goes is that way, and this is where I could go wrong. Try again. That is to go right in there. Get this one right. Perfect. At last. Told you. Always do 2 or 3. So we've done that one. I am going to go in with the little face because we're going to go in with the Memento again. And I'm just going to go straight in with that one on there because I do know where that's going, so that's absolutely fine. We can put those away. So the first thing I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to cut those out because this is where I normally would punch too much, and I am going to go straight in with that one there because I'm happy with that. And then if I get it wrong, I can always use this bit here, but I'm going to just try and go for the heart straight away. I'm going to go with the heart first and stamp off, and I'm going to go in with Flirty Flamingo. So I'm actually going to stamp off anyway and have it a lighter. Clean that off and put that back. And then I'm then going to go in with the outline. And I'm actually going to go straight on. I don't know whether I can see that. Like so for the outline. I'm not doing a bad job of stamping today, I don't think. So we can put those away, and that, and all of those. And we can bring our bag in that we have made, and we can put that wherever we want to. And I think I am going to have it right up near the handle there because I do like that, like so. So I'm going to go in with some dimensionals on our bee, and I can always do the wings after. So there we are, 2 little dimensionals on the bee. We're going to have it popping up like so. I am going to put 1 little dimensional on the back of the little wings, and we're going to have that coming out from there. Okay, so what I might do is I might make a little tag that will just basically hold it together and put 2 little holes in there and have a little tag dangling down. I might do, but you'll see in the pictures afterwards what I've decided to do, but that's mainly using the Be Mine stamp set with the paper. And I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I shall see you again next time. Bye bye for now.